so much fun to have you here. I see you there performing your duties as Miss New Bedford Outstanding Teen. And I know one of them is reading books. So how did that all happen? It's great to be, trying to educate the young people out there.
Well, it's a little crazy right now because I can't be out in the community doing my normal events I would do. So I figured since my mom is an educator and it's all about reading, and we recently put a little free library out in our front yard, so we decided to start doing story times on Thursdays where I could choose books and read them to the kids and give them a little explanation just to give some kids something to do, and even adults watch it too. My family is definitely always watching that, and I enjoy it. I think it's a great way to stay out in the community.
Your voice is going out to England tonight. Let's see, North Yorkshire, England. So that's pretty good. From the Whaling City to England, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Pretty far.
Didn't you get an extra year as Mr. Bedford Outstanding Teen because of everything that's happened?
Yeah, they canceled the Massachusetts Outstanding Teen pageant from this spring. We originally had it pushed until July, but since with everything being extra crazy and not being able to lift the guidelines, we had to end up doing it in next April. I think the dates came out April 10th and 11th. So we will be having the Miss Massachusetts Outstanding Teen pageant then. So therefore, I have to keep my title until then. So it gives me an extra year. So I have a good 2 years to now stay in the community and stay involved.
Even though it wasn't for the greatest reason, because we're dealing with everything that we're dealing with, you're like the first one that ever got 2 in a row, right?
That's true, yeah. It's beneficial in a way. I get to do a little bit extra, so that's good.
Erika is someone who goes to Apponequet High School, and you're going into your junior year, right? Right in the heart of the middle of your high school career. Yes. And we've had all this missing classes and all that. So what's it been like for you to be a student during all of this?
It's been a little hectic. I've had to do lots of online schooling, Zoom classes, and obviously the technology isn't always the best. It fails or it freezes. So that gets a little annoying. But the fact that I only have to do 2 hours of school a day sometimes is pretty good. I get the rest of the day to myself because I do the school early in the morning, but it'll hurt me more next year because junior year is usually the most important year of high school, and we are a couple, maybe a lot of chapters behind in a lot of my classes. So next year will be a little bit of a catch up in the beginning. So we'll see how that goes.
Most of the young ladies that we talk to who end up winning these pageants tend to be somebody that, they like the theater, they grew up in the theater, they love the performing arts. I mean, does that describe you as well?
Yes, it does. My platform is actually Next Stop Broadway, Building Confidence and Dreams to the Performing Arts. So I'm a big provider for getting kids into performing arts, even adults going to see shows, being involved. So that's what I always am pushing, and I'm always practicing myself, keep taking dance classes and voice lessons to better myself in the performing arts so that I can share it with others.
Well, one of the things that we wanted to point out before we came out tonight is I don't think we've ever had anybody do a tap performance before, and that's what you did to win Miss New Bedford Outstanding Teen. Is this something that you've done since you were a little girl?
Yes, since I was 8 and I started dancing, tap has always been my strongest style of dance and my favorite. It's so energetic and it makes people smile, and the music's so fun and uplifting, but you can also do different things with it, and it's very intricate and also a lot more challenging than some other styles of dance could be, or it's a lot different. It's not what you always see on a competition stage. So I enjoy tap dancing because of those reasons, and it's definitely different. You don't always see tap dancers at pageants as well.
We've never had anybody do a tap performance before. You know that? This is the first right here on the show.
I'll be the first.
I was thinking as the show was going along, we were thinking maybe somebody would play taps for our show as we're on our way out. But, our show gets a little shaky sometimes, but not tonight, not tonight. So we're going to have a tap performance by Erika. Yeah, now, show me the floor that you have there. She has a floor like a lot of people have in their kitchens and stuff like that. It's laminate. There you go. It's really laminate. So that means you can scratch it.
Yeah.
If you have a dog can run on top of it. Nothing ever happens to it, She can beat it up pretty good. All right. So go ahead. Let's see you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see the performance from our guest tonight here, Erika Correia.
Just got to make sure the camera angle's right.
Good job. I think she's a pro, huh? She getting the camera. Huh? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's Erika. Yeah. All right. That's what I'm talking about right there, Erika Correia.
Thank you.
Hey, great job. Great job. Great job. Hey, I can tell that, you really enjoy that.
Yeah, it's
fun. Well, after you won Miss New Bedford Outstanding Teen, I heard you on the radio with Michael Rock and stuff. And I thought, boy, that must have been a lot of fun going into the studio and getting to talk about, how you won and so forth. And, coming on in the morning on a very popular show. What was that like?
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of fun. I was never done something like that before. And especially right after I won. It was all still kind of like a daze. It was kind of a dream. I was very excited. So getting to do that was a different experience. And it was also very enjoyable and something that I'll always remember. So that's good.
Well, you were also on the AM station, which is the Phil Palaloga show too, right?
Yeah, Phil was my judge, actually. So it was really great to talk to him because he knew exactly what I went through to get the title and was one of the people that picked it for me. So it was great talking to him.
Oh, that's fantastic. We had Phil on our show, and he was fantastic. And then he invited me and Chops to go on his show. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but we'll get down there.
Yeah, he's great.
So he's a fantastic guy. So tell me about your future now. You're going to go into your junior year at Apponequet. Hopefully things will get back to normal at some point.
Yeah, I hope so. But we'll see what happens. Then I'll hopefully go to college. I don't know exactly where I want to go to college yet, but that's something we'll have to figure out next year in senior year. But hopefully I will go for dance and education so that I can be a teacher, or I can also just teach dance classes. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You sound like somebody that would make a great teacher because, you have a lot of enthusiasm for what you do. And that is something that you can't fake when you're in front of a class.
That's true. Yes.
All right. That sounds great. So tell me about your experience at Apponequet. I mean, everybody that I speak to, they say it's a wonderful school up there.
Yeah, I love Apponequet personally. I have all my friends still that I grew up with all the years. Most of them went to Apponequet, not a different school. So I've had them still. And the teachers are great, and the environment is very positive. We don't have much negativity going on, which is always a good thing to keep the uplifting environment and positivity in the school.
What do you got coming up as far as, a lot of the stuff that you would normally do is canceled, right? The parades and those kind of things?
Yeah. So all of that, like the interaction in person is kind of canceled right now. But virtually, I'm still doing baking shows, actually. I have a baking show on Thursday.
Right.
Oh.
Some lemon blueberry cake.
Ooh,
I also have my story time
Hey.
I'm still doing.
How about the
now. That's good.
If we were live in the studio, we could have had her bring some of that cooking stuff,
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Well, Erika, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Keep your reading stuff going. Keep all your enthusiasm. We wish you the best of luck in your junior and senior year. Hopefully everything will get back to normal. Good luck in the second term, because you got like a second term now of Mr. Bedford Outstanding Teen. Good luck in the Miss Massachusetts Outstanding Teen. And, of course, good luck in your teaching career.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, Miss New Bedford Outstanding Teen, Erika Correia. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right.